season 2, and I was like, Kedden,
Don't.
Don't. And I've called the government. She'll never get it.
Be a girl's girl.
No.
Yeah, I was like, girl, I can't repeat anything I just said now that we're live.
Essentially, if you've joined us, it boils down to Alexis doesn't think women should drive.
Not wrong.
That's
Not wrong.
I mean, you're not.
You know what? Actually, yeah. I don't think I should be able to drive.
I don't think women should drive.
I double down.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Women shouldn't drive or vote.
Period. So says a woman who does Instacart.
I don't have to vote to be a
On a horse and buggy.
Oh, it is Lancaster Mannheim.
On my skateboard.
It's a Razor scooter. I cause damage to the shins of America.
Wait,
Costco's tough to shop when I have to put the box on the front of the razor.
hold up. I have not told y'all this. You saying that reminds me. So, since I'm living here and they do like DoorDash and stuff now, I've been every so often I'll do DoorDash, and people at work have never done it before. So we were talking about it, and Carrie Wallace was like, "I want to try it." And so, what?
They've not. It's the year of our Lord 2024, and the good people of Mount Hope have never used DoorDash.
They didn't have it.
No.
Wow. Okay.
And so, like,
please continue.
Yeah, and so it started off because one day we were in the office and Amber was like, "I would love some donuts," and I was like, "I can DoorDash you some." She's like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, like we can." And then after that, it was this whole conversation. So Carrie Wallace was like, "I'm gonna try it," but she did Uber Eats. And I don't remember what she ordered or where she ordered it from, but it came up and it was like, "Oh, your expected arrival time is like, I don't know, 8:30. She's like, "Okay, great." Starts doing stuff around the house, whatever. Comes back and it's like, "Your new arrival time is 10:30. And she's like, "What the hell?" She opens the app and this man is on a bicycle. coming from the other side of like where the Giant is and the Warwick Township, where the Target over there is. And and he was coming to Mannheim on a bicycle.
They're hills.
So that is upsetting for you all. That's all our DoorDash is here in the city.
That's what it's
Well,
meant
you're
for.
in a city, bitch. Think about
No.
Oh, it was an Italian restaurant by the movie theater out in Linnitz.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous out there, but like, I mean, like, it makes sense. Like that mentality makes sense for here, where there's like 10 of them camped out at the corner. But in Mannheim,
could you imagine 10:30 at night? They finally knock. Like you're not paying attention to the time. They finally knock on your door, and it's this man in a bicycle helmet, winded, and you're like,
Speaking of this, though, for all of us here in the chat, all of us here in the room and in the chat, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you now have Grubhub for free.
Oh.
And there's no delivery fee attached to it through Amazon Prime. It's now a perk. And so all you're paying for is the tip and the food.
We can't let them get away with this because they also want to give us healthcare.
Also, I would let them.
Amazon wants to give you healthcare. I'm not sure how I feel about
That's good.
Could you imagine? But like everything is like, sorry, it's for rent or buy, but that's the Prime free version.
I want to show this one. DoorDash had 40% off groceries at ShopRite. The thing that got me to DoorDash was a restaurant in the area did, if you spent at least $15, you got $10 off. So I got a whole meal delivered for $7.
Hell yeah.
Okay, bitch.
It was irresponsible not to do that.
I mean, I get my
Centerville
groceries
diner
delivered.
Oh, you get your groceries? Oh, that's a special kind of wealthy.
Mm-hmm. And also, to Alexis's upset, I tip higher than the average bear.
No, to Alexis's upset, you tip higher than anyone tips in this area because you live in New York City. To Alexis's upset, she Instacarts all day and sometimes doesn't get tips at all.
The first time I Instacarted here in New York, I was so thankful that someone was willing to go to Aldi's for me that I tipped damn near $30.
Which made me almost drive to New York to do it.
Well, because 10% of my bill, it was like $120, and like 10% was 12, and I was like, well, 20%, that's the tip, and so I doubled it.
This conversation is about upset.
I so badly want to go to the intro, but I don't know how to do that. So y'all sing.
Got you. Hold on.
Oh,
I can do it.
You wait. Do the segue.
Yeah, do the segue.
Oh no.
The IT crowd.
Oh. How do I do the other screen? There we go.
God.
Oh, I am bad at this. But hello and welcome to Improv Technology. My name is Jonathan Hanley. I am stepping in tonight for noted slacker Jeff Wolfthal. That was a bad joke. Jeff, if you see this, that's not real. We know you all do exponentially more than any of us. But I am filling in for him tonight, and I'm here with three of my favorite people in the entire world. I'm so thrilled to have them here. We're going to do some improv for you all. So I wrote them special intros. So first up, I don't know how to highlight these.
I got you. Just keep going.
Well, this is lovely. I just get to talk and you do all the work. She's held together with citalopram, KT tape, and delusion. It's Alexis Amarante.
Oh,
Well,
wait,
you gotta
I am.
Alexis Amarante.
Yay.
Okay. Anyway, next.
That's actually really true, though.
Yeah, Delulu.
Half my body is KTT.
And the other half is
The telegram.
an irrepressible belief that it will get better.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said about her.
Next up, he was recognized on Grindr for his stunning work on Broadway, which is somehow still less gay than his work in that one baby stroller commercial, Alex Tomboli.
That baby stroller commercial brought down an empire. I need you to know that was the beginning of the end. Single-handedly ruined 3 people's careers.
God dang.
And last, she once tried to get a sugar daddy solely to buy her a nice camera, and somehow she still has to use her phone to StreamYard. It's fading over.
This is an absolutely correct thing. It was 2016. I needed money because the place that we worked at didn't pay me that well. It paid other people that well, I found out. And I was terrified. I go on to like seeking arrangements, got one match, and then promptly panicked.
It was an older man, wasn't it?
They always are. They always are. Oh, my hair broke down. Well, this is who we are now.
Looks cute.
Great. So, for those of you who don't know who are joining us, yes, I laugh at my own jokes. I'm funny. But
That's the thing that they didn't know. Everything else they're aware of, but that was
Thank
like,
God you told them
I am useless. But
your words.
everything from here on out is improvisation. So that means that we'll be pulling it off the top of our heads and out the bottom of our asses. So we're going to get started tonight with a game of objection. Oh,
right.
no. I forgot to get a thing for objection.
oh, that's good. Oh, I'm just looking at all the things that Jeff has made in the thing. This is his good, bad, the ugly layout.
But this is good for objection because the judge is in the middle.
That's why I clicked it. I think I like this.
Let's do it.
Okay, so objection. Oh, I need something to talk about. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get
Put it in
something
the
to talk
Why
about.
don't you improvise it?
The comments. We've got a
That's-
whole audience here.
Yeah, I do have a whole audience. Audience, what should we argue about?
Yeah. Yeah. Make it
What do you
personal.
want a resolution on?
Strollers. Ooh, I like that one. Can a salad be considered a soup? Alexis, you're gonna start us off?
Yeah.
Oh wait, pause. I gotta get the timer up. How does Jeff make this look so easy?
because he's slower to the ground. He can reach it quicker.
Where's the timer clock?
I can't wait for him to rewatch this and just get everything in our IT crowd group chat. It's like, you guys are terrible.
Terrible.
There's like an event
Okay, stopwatch.
happening
Here we go.
at
Here we
his
go.
new
Reset,
job,
reset.
right?
Okay.
So because he's working tonight, he gets to be off on Saturday. And he said the other night that it's the first Saturday he's had off in literal years. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
I remember that feeling.
Honestly, masturbate.
What?
Thanks for watching the IT.
What's
crowd.
that?
None of us
Okay.
do that here. Okay, anyway, 2 minutes on the clock.
All right.
And, oh no, I should do it the other way. A stopwatch or a timer? What do we think is more?
Bitch, figure it out.
Whatever works best for your brain. I'm
Count
on
in your head.
a journey.
Jonathan volunteered to do this 4 days ago and then proceeded to not prep a single thing. Asked Jeff to do the suggestion post and said, I can do the rest. That just is daunting.
Oh, could
Your
you
brother has entered the chat.
Timer? Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So calm down.
I vote David as host. Everyone's saying.
Stop bullying me. Okay, here we go. 2 minutes on the clock. Alexis, can a salad be considered a soup? And go.
Esteemed jury, I ask you to look within yourselves and ask, can anything not be considered a soup if it is majority liquid? Frankly, I would like to say that I would like to pose forth that anything could be considered a soup or a broth-based substance if it is in fact majority liquid. I hear these thoughts. Human beings are mostly liquid.
Objection.
Katie,
You can't hear my thoughts. I have no thoughts.
Objection.
Alexis,
That's why I can't hear them.
Objection.
Alex.
Katie herself is a thought.
Sustained.
Yes. THOT.
Objection.
Oh God, Alexis.
Takes one to know one.
That's just evidence A or whatever they say.
You're so good at this.
Thank you. Back to Alex.
Yes, Katie is a thought. Therefore, is the embodiment of a thought. She has one at all time. Tonight, she is debuting a new look in her thoughtiness, which is improv in a Cammy-esque number. Look at her. She's got the jokes and the breasts, jury. And there's more to her than that, though. There's a mind.
Yes, Katie.
I prefer to refer to them as knockers.
Oh, sustained.
So when we come to euphemisms about breasticles, titties, knockers, I think knockers is underused and also
Objection.
Alex.
Who's there?
Sustained, bitch. That's funny.
Thrice someone has knocked on my door, and now I answer it.
Objection.
Katie.
The joke setup is knock knock. If someone's knocking 3 times and it's not a joke, you do not answer.
Objection.
Alexis.
Sir, we have a warrant to search your house.
Sustained.
We got a tip from our hotline that you may be harboring a fugitive.
Ring,
And
ring. Ring, ring.
Objection.
Alex.
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call on my other line.
Hi, it's the hotline. Thought Katie here. Hear you're in a bit of trouble with a warrant?
Yes. Are you charging by the minute?
objection.
Yes, constable.
Knock, knock, knock. Why did you shut the door in my face?
Objection.
Alex.
Come in.
Objection.
Alexis.
The warrant, sir. You have to let us in your home legally.
Sustained.
Move aside. Sergeant Jeffries, if you could detain him while we search the premises.
Oh yeah, I'd be great to do so, sir. If you wouldn't come over, you know what? We don't even do the handcuffs anymore. I'm gonna give you a finger trip.
Oh.
It's a Chinese finger trip.
Oh.
All the way
Objection.
Alex.
Oh no, never mind. That's probably the nicest thing you could call them.
Objection.
Alexis.
We searched your fridge, sir, and there's an abundance of soup. They look like salads, but I know that it's soup.
Objection.
Oh wait, Katie.
I do think it's important to note here that Alex is an Olive Garden waiter and is the expert on soups and salads. In fact, super salads. So, sir, could you tell us if this is in fact super salad?
It's the super salad.
Damn it.
That's the game. I know. Nobody wins.
Yeah, because Alex is under arrest.
I should not have opened the door. I let them in. Damn those knockers.
You have to be careful. Olive Garden is litigious.
Also, Alexis, I do agree with you. If there's enough dressing on the salad, it's just a soup.
But who puts that much dressing on their
The
salad?
Olive Garden.
That wasn't the question.
Objection.
That wasn't the question.
Katie?
If it's possible.
You can put as much dressing on your salad as long as it makes you eat your vegetables. It can be drowning in Thousand Island dressing. I don't give a shit. It does not take away the nutritional value of the lettuce or the kale.
Thank you, salad mama.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So, well, now that we got that out of the way, sometimes I think when we do this, I'm like, I know we're laughing, but I just imagine at home, they're like, why am I here again? Fun fact, Alex and I recorded a podcast with a friend of ours who was on cast in 2019, Ryan Perry. And last night, he gave us the most honest review that we could have ever gotten about this show, which was, I caught some of the show last week. I didn't realize you guys were still doing that.
If you wanna donate to our marketing campaign, Venmo us, the IT crowd.
Down there, the IT crowd.
Alex, put it
I'm
up.
going. The segue was I went to the there we go.
All right. Well, now we're gonna move on to our second game, which is 1, 2, 3 serious. For those of you who may not know how this works, is two improvisers will enter the chat together. They will then be given a prompt to start a scene, and every time they start a scene, it has to begin with 1, 2, 3 serious. They then proceed to improvise. If they laugh or crack a smile, they are out and then replaced with someone else.
What if I crack a toe?
What?
What if I crack a toe?
You said crack a laugh.
Oh, I meant to say crack a smile.
What if I crack a toe?
Well, that's on you.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Alex and Alexis. So if Vanna, if you could take Katie out, please.
I'll be quiet.
And I will take myself out.
Did you both click it?
I did.
Wait, can they still hear us? Can we still hear them?
I think so. No, hold on.
They need to take themselves out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello.
cut your own cameras.
Cut your own
Okay.
camera so we can still hear you.
He can't do it.
Did you mess up?
He messed up.
Hello.
Just take your camera out. Oh my god.
That's the only option I have is remove.
Have you just?
Okay.
Just let's stop there. He made himself the whole screen.
Okay. So, can you hear me now?
Oh, bitch.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, Alexis and Alex, your prompt comes from Debbie Willis Hamlin,
She said,
Right?
"Bless her."
and it is. It's Matilda's work anniversary, and I don't want to hear her talk about it this year.
What?
It's Matilda's work anniversary, and I don't want to hear her talk about it this year.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Serious.
I don't know if everyone here is aware of what today is.
God, is it that day already?
Have you also been counting down?
Unfortunately, I was supposed to take vacation today, but it's a leap year, so everything's shifted.
Well, we can have a celebration right here in the office, just you and me, to celebrate my work anniversary.
You celebrate every month. It's getting annoying, Matilda.
Well, Franklin, I think it's strange that you don't celebrate.
My work anniversary?
Yeah. But is it because you just transferred in because you can't hold down a job?
Ooh. You know, Hallmark doesn't make...
You're out of there.
Oh, am I? You have to do something.
Oh, you know what?
1, 2, 3.
No, we got to start it over. I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Serious. I heard it was your work anniversary, Matilda. So I went down to the storage unit and I found this $1 coin with James Polk on it, the same president as your grandfather's 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 lover. I care about you, Matilda, and you're a valued member of the team.
I'm sorry, have we met before?
I understand that it is a person like me's place to just kind of come in, leave the mail, and go, but I've seen your name. I've seen the cards. And Matilda, I think there's something here.
You're out of there.
One, 2, 3. Serious. My God, can you believe she's been here for 5 years already?
I think that one day I think I'm gonna marry you. The first time
Really?
Yes, I do. You've been here with me this whole time over these years as the front desk lady. You've seen the mail. You know my ups and downs, but Trudy, I really think that Matilda's the one for me.
I mean, it makes sense. Every day you look her dead in the eye holding an envelope and say, I have a package for you. Can't say I never saw it coming.
Well, it might be little, but it's always coming.
What'd that Shakespeare fellow say?
Out.
It may be little, but it's fierce. No, all right. Did you hear you getting proposed to?
You gotta start it correctly.
I wasn't gonna be Matilda. I guess I am.
Okay, fine. No, you don't have to be.
No, it's fine.
1,
2,
2, 3. Serious.
I'm getting proposed to?
Yeah. The guy who brings the mail.
I'm sorry, have I met him before?
Every day he comes in, hands you an envelope and says, I have a package for you. And then you ask him, have we met before?
No, I think I would remember something like that. But
well.
Just
1, 2, 3. Serious.
She told me. After 5 years of delivering her mail, I popped the question. I gave her the corner of a grandfather's 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 lover, and she said, have we met before?
Oh, God.
What am I going to tell my cats? What am I going to tell my taxidermied dead cats?
Looks like I'm the only one petting you tonight.
Unfortunately, that's what they used to hear. And
Oh.
you know, you're a bright young lady. Are you single?
Yeah, I work here.
Well,
They're not related. I'm just explaining my backstory.
well, what? How long have you worked here? We know Matilda's been here for 5 years.
I started when FDR was in office.
Oh, my, a woman who's seen quite a bit. Could I interest you in a $1 coin featuring President James Polk?
My God. Could you?
I just think that the cats need a mother. They're getting
The
a little
dead ones?
that my dead taxidermied cats need a mother. They're getting a
I
little
am more than happy to join you and pet your stuffed pussy.
What?
That's the game.
That's good.
Wait, how do I? Oh God, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh. What is that? Really a dollar coin with James Buchanan?
His name is Polk. Thank you very much. It is
Oh.
James K. Polk. In God we trust, and
Question mark? In God we trust.
That's so weird. My currency says Cthulhu. Where did you get God?
I don't
Mine says
know, man.
Krakatoa.
There's 2 question marks in it. In
God?
It says, in God we
Also-
trust, and then it has a little symbol, and then it says President. What? Oh God, I can't. 1895. He was like Civil War, I think. Pre-Lincoln.
I just want to know what time period this was.
If it's 1895, I don't think that's pre-Lincoln.
When is post-Lincoln?
I'm
Right now.
right now. assuredly 95, because that's the Gilded Age and almost the beginning of the Industrial Revolution.
Hey, computer, when was Lincoln president?
Abraham Lincoln was president of the United States between March 4th, 1861.
You're right. 1861.
Polk was pre-Lincoln.
Polk was post-Lincoln.
No, he's
Polk
pre.
Lincoln.
Post.
What date's on the coin?
Venmo us so we have more than a
Wait,
$1
what did they just-
coin.
What did they just say Lincoln was?
A president.
1861.
Polk was president 1845.
Oh, so then maybe it's a 45 and not a 95 on the coin.
Hold on.
4s look like 9s.
They do look like nines. That's why I'm defending everybody in this situation.
You're right. It says 1845 to
There we go.
1859.
Great. Okay, cool. Well,
Is
4s and
that
9s
a
look very similar.
microphone,
You've
Claire?
all learned something today.
Well, yeah, Katie's a jeweler in her spare time.
She stitches shoes.
He was like,
She's a cobbler. Could you imagine
She's-
if she had pulled out one of those like little jewel? I would have.
Yes, I have one of the not one of those, but I have something very similar at work that it's meant to like. He was 11th and he died of cholera. Oh, that's a way to go.
the dream.
Would you rather die of dysentery or cholera?
Cholera.
Cholera.
Cholera? Cholera what?
Uh-huh.
What is cholera?
We've not.
Greens and black-eyed peas.
What is?
We're not funny without Jeff, are we?
I don't know what that means, but it made me laugh. Okay, so moving on to the next game. We're gonna have a press conference.
Oh, yay!
So Alex, you're gonna leave us. Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
Yourself out.
I'm leaving.
Never to come back again. Find somebody who
Great.
doesn't.
So for those of us left in the chat, how this is gonna work? Alex is giving a press conference because he is someone who has done something. We all will know what he's done and who he is. He will not. It is our job through the guys pretending we are reporters to get him to figure out who he is and what he's done. So Alex tonight is Julie Andrews. And that comes, she was in The Sound of Music and The Princess Diaries.
I know who Julie Andrews is. I'm trying to opposite her name.
Oh.
Ooh.
So Julie Andrews, that suggestion comes from Catherine Patrice, and she is opening a cat cafe.
Aw.
Yep. And that one comes from Tori Marie Fraley Hogg. So do we know who it is and what she's doing?
No, what was she doing? I'm oppositing names in my head.
Oh, sorry. She's opening a cat cafe.
Okay.
Great. All right. So with that, let's pull Alex back in. What is this? What is this? Hang on, let me see what this. Let's do 6. And then add to stage. Hello. Oh. Hello and welcome. It's swap us.
I
There.
am.
Yes. So, well then, we're so happy you're here tonight.
Yes, thank you all for gathering in the Kentucky room at the local Marriott. Sorry we could not get the Louisiana room, but there is a Comic Con going on next door. But enough of that. Let's get right to the questions, please. It's a moment of honesty. It's time to get everything off our chest, off our knockers, if you will. Yes, you right there in the middle.
Hi, I'm from Peculiar Puss, and I'm curious, what were you gonna name the place?
We had a lot of options. We thought about infringing on some copyright, calling it, Disney Mars because World was taken. But inevitably, we just decided on Old Dave's Place.
Oh, Old Dave's Place. Okay.
Yes, up in the top there with the glasses.
Yes, hello. My name is Maria from the How Do You Solve a Problem Weekly. And I was just curious. Our readers are wondering, your decision to have this, sort of establishment in our city is exciting. Don't get me wrong. It's some would say, supercalifragilistic and all that. But my worry is that while I'm sitting there enjoying my beverage, that there would be fur, or litter would get everywhere.
Well, gentle reader, I'm assuming you're going to write that as you address the public.
Yes.
I believe through sugar we can handle anything, and that's why I, Mary Poppins, have no issue opening this cat cafe. But that's not why we're here.
Oh, that's the name. That's the name you're still using. Okay, so you're using your alias still.
Well, of course, for legal reasons. Yes, down at the bottom.
Hi, I am Christian Collado or Honesty. Will they all be adoptable or will you keep some?
I will keep some, I will adopt some, and some I will just drop in the Hudson and pray for daylight. In the middle.
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned my name. I'm Victor Victoria from Particular Puss. So Old Davis Cafe, it's really, I have to agree with my colleague up here. It's quite interesting that you particularly would want to do this in this city rather than your home country where the elegance is. That's not really a question.
No. Sorry, I haven't sang publicly since the vocal surgery.
That's his diaries too.
Well, it was a low bass. I, Julie Andrews, have decided to open this cat cafe in the Americas. Britain cannot handle anything else. Thank you for coming.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Andrews. It's been a lovely. The location was just an added bit of lore. What was the opposite of your name?
Christian Collado.
Okay, so Julie.
Or
and
Honesty.
Ruse. Wow. Okay.
I knew it was Julie. I knew it was Julie just based on you looking at me going, opposite of your name, Christian. And I was like, mm-hmm.
That one's for Jeff.
Well done. That was a really good one.
I want to know what Aaron's opposite of your name was. Because she typed that she had a guess. So if it's the same thing, honestly, $3 to Aaron.
I was thought you were gonna say if it's the same thing, I will shit, which leads us back to you possibly having cholera.
You know what? At the last minute, I changed my mind. I was gonna say I will shit. I don't like that you know me so well.
You say it all the time.
I'm being gaslit.
No, you just farted.
Not Andrews.
Put it up so I can see it too.
What are you dabbing at the screen?
ASMRing us for, Katie.
What?
I
Stop tapping
want to
it.
see it.
Katie's, you're doing that TikTok of like, okay, and now I'm gonna do your makeup. Just a little blush.
Is that a stylus?
It's just a pen.
And then, have you seen one of the girl being like the dentist? Okay, we need to do the brushing. And then she's just like,
Because that's for the dentist brushes.
I love the ones that are that little redheaded girl who's like an angry flight attendant. And she does the thing when they walk on the plane. She's like,
Oh, yes. Yes. I've seen that one.
it's so funny. She's like, thank you. And she like snatches. Oh, God, it's so funny. I'll have to see if I can find it. All right, so next up. Okay, we did that. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite game. It's a little game called 3, 5, 7. Right? So in this game, they will each be assigned a specific number of words they're allowed to speak and then present a scene with those restrictions. So let's see. Katie, you're going to be 3.
Twee.
Alexis, you're going to be 5. And then, oh, look at them. You're so good. You're trained so well. I like 18. So Alex, you're gonna be 18.
legal.
I
He said he liked it.
Oh my God, they're gonna take this out of context. Oh Jesus. Next, the knockers are gonna be at my door.
I do think it's I mean, come on.
I loved that you said it. It really broke me.
I think for my birthday this year, I am going to go to Hooters, though.
Yeah.
Yes, let them out,
Or
bitch.
Margaritaville. I'm not quite sure yet.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, like
Por qué
Hooters
no
for
los
lunch,
dos?
margarita for dinner.
An esta economy?
En esta economía.
All right, so we're
I
gonna
just
play a
repeat
little
what
3,
I
5,
said.
7. All right, and the prompt is retirement party.
Congratulations, Matilda. We're so happy.
What do you say?
She congratulated me on my retirement, Dave. After all these years, I'm out of here. Thank God for you.
Why would you thank Dave?
Listen.
I want soup.
Listen. He wants soup and thanks. That's all. So I'll thank him, soup him, and end there.
We did all the work.
Never mind. One salad.
What's the difference, Dave? Fuck.
Calm down. Salad is just soup with more dressing, both in context of the salad and the soup.
That's what I said, Matilda.
What do you say?
Good riddance.
Soup
Matilda.
is salad, Dave! Turn your ears up! Damn it! Soup! Salad! Salad! Soup! Dave! God damn it!
You don't have to. Not so loud.
Hey, Matilda, lay off Dave.
This is why I'm retiring. You two, these fights, 10 years, it's enough. I'm taking my shit, leaving.
Damn, Dave. What you think?
Garlic bread too?
That's the scene. Oh, wait. Oh, there I am. Okay. Oh.
You guys guys heard that video, that sound on TikTok that's like, who wants garlic breadstick? I laugh. I can't
Raise
actually laugh every
your
time.
hand if you want garlic breadsticks.
Is this Jasper
Raise
the doll?
your
Oh, it's
hand.
My
It's
arch nemesis, Smo.
right now. I don't even know what it's from. Hello.
It's Jasper the doll, the icon, my
Hello,
hero.
Smo. Hello, Soupy Smo.
Don't you be nice to that demon.
Do you see ghosts? My Latina queen.
Alex is the only human on this planet that Smo hates.
It's oddly personal.
I have no clue why.
Yeah, you better walk.
Did you tell him what I said?
I told him today, and then he said some really hateful stuff, actually.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
He said next time you're in the hospital, he's going to have to conveniently charge his phone where you're plugged in.
He'd have to be there first.
Oh!
Bow, 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 bow.
Interesting. I was there when they wheeled your ass out of the operating room.
He didn't know. He was under.
I was down under.
We were,
And
the,
that's not Australian.
we were the first faces he saw when he woke up.
Us and that one attractive nurse.
Ugh, what was his name?
He's so hot.
My boyfriend.
It's a shame you were looking a mess.
What was his name?
The one you tried to hook me up with.
Oh, Brandon. I told him,
Oh,
Alex, what you say about not I got distracted by David.
Not these?
That's not what we said.
About you wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers.
Wouldn't.
And then the next time he saw me, he's like, tell your friend I'm waiting on them crackers.
Ah, that's
Me
so
and-
sexy.
Me and Graham have an x-axis chart of would kick out of bed, wouldn't kick out of bed,
Amount of crackers.
or eating crackers, would expect them to have crackers.
Honestly, too, there's some people who are so hot, I don't care what the food is.
True.
Oh no. I don't support eating in bed. Mm-mm.
What about eating off of somebody? You know those people who do human sushi platters?
Are you telling me you got rice on them knockers?
I'm gonna listen before I eat
Shaming.
sushi off of you. I'm gonna need the Carfax.
That's the same thing we say about people who push the wild boar swing at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair.
Listen, it's not the same. It's the same vein, but not the same vein. One time, David and I were if we ever had all of our brothers over, David and I would have to share a bed. He had a king size bed, whatever. And there was one night we were in there and we were watching TV or something, and I rolled over on my side to look at my phone or whatever. And when I rolled back, it crunched, and I was like,
David, move! He rolled over you.
I just got rigid, and I sat up, and that bitch had been eating saltines in the bed, and there were, crumbs everywhere.
No, he ain't telling the story about the ribs. See, David,
It was saltines. It was saltines. It was saltines. I'm telling you, it was saltines. I have the video.
Oh my god! Listen, I know though I'm a bed eater, and also too, Aaron
You
saying
eat
that.
beds?
He's on My Strange Addiction, and he's been working on one mattress all year.
I've been munching on Casper mattress since they started advertising them.
It just sounds so good. They advertise it right next to Blue Apron.
I know. I got them confused. I ordered Casper and it showed up, and I thought, well, I'm in it now.
Well, I technically do have meal
I
prep
can't.
for a
I
week.
can't send it back. I don't want to make a scene. So I made it into a soup.
Could you imagine though if a HelloFresh box showed up with something that was clearly not food, but you gaslit yourself into you're like, well, it's HelloFresh, so it has to be.
You just described a regular
As someone who used to order HelloFresh, you always took a gamble that something was going to show up that wasn't food.
Yeah.
They'd be like, here's this produce that was fresh when we thought about it 10 months ago.
I am laughing at the thought of a small HelloFresh box and then it inflating to a green size mattress.
You sit down, you're like, time to meal prep. Boom!
It's just you plastered up against the wall.
Shit.
And,
That's
oh
so
my God,
funny.
you would become one of those puzzles.
Oh no,
in the
I froze.
but you're so happy.
It's so cute.
It's disgusting.
No, it's
It's
cute.
gross.
But there was
No, I'm here, just frozen.
okay, Aang, the last airbender, but
I was going to say Anna when her sister.
but you know those riddles that are like, there was a man found dead, hanging. There was no chair, but the floor underneath him was wet. Do you know what those?
Yeah,
those riddles
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
Yes.
That's what it would be. It was like, you walk into a room.
There's
A
an
man is
open fresh
pinned
box.
against a wall with a mattress, a knife and fork in his hand. What has happened? You're like,
One open HelloFresh box.
oh, fun fact, a DoorDash meal sat in my fridge during my unfortunate.
Incarceration.
Not incarceration.
No, open it up. Hold on. I want to see it. Fun fact. Oh no.
What was it?
Alex, you're still there.
I am
Hello?
here.
Oh, the panic.
Guys, HBO Max has a Ren Fair documentary about a Texas Ren Fair.
We've heard.
Yeah.
We've
I've
heard the good
Trash.
heard it's not bad.
Oh, really?
Frankly, like
In a delightful tongue-in-cheek way. Like, it's not bad.
despite having worked at one for like 10 years, I like frankly just don't care.
I think I might start reading there's a small romance series about Ren Fair called Well Met. Nicole was reading it, and I think I might have to read it now too.
Amazing. See that I would read.
Well, Matt.
Well Met.
Jonathan, just
Hell
remember
am.
that you are in charge of making us do the next game.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the next one is another press conference. This time it's Katie.
Oh, all right, bye.
Bye. Okay. So Katie.
Wait, don't say anything.
Is
Okay.
Alex frozen again?
I'm switching cameras again. I'm so sad.
Katie.
She's gone.
Okay, great. So, what is, send it to Aaron, please. Anyway, okay. So, it is Maggie Smith.
Okay.
Right? That comes from Richie Richardson. And she has, this is fitting for the start of this show, passed her driving test. So it's Dame Maggie Smith, and she passed her driving test.
Okay.
All right. Why are you exasperated?
What's the opposite of Smith?
Jones.
Like a smith, a cobbler, a worker. Nope, those are synonyms.
Mhm.
I'm working on it.
All right, you mutter away. Let's bring her in.
Okay. Come back. Katie. Okay.
Hello, welcome. We are here today to talk about me. Thank you. Put the camera on me.
Yes.
All right. I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'll start with whoever wants to go first. Hello, striped shirt man.
Hi, yes, I am Gene Brody from Entertainment Weekly. Recently, a up-and-coming young actress took the stance that you shouldn't be able to do this. So how does it feel having broken those barriers down and achieved the impossible and kind of gained your freedom, as it were?
Number one, believe women, right? And she believed that I couldn't do this. And I had to show her that she had limiting beliefs. And so that's what inspired me to go through this particular situation and come out of it better than ever before. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, taped up girl.
Yes, Diane Wiest from Opposite of You magazine. It will be revealed later. The subtitle of the magazine, as magazines are wont to do. My question is, did you do it on the first try?
Oh, absolutely. I do everything on the first try. I got married on the first try. I lost my virginity on the first try. Got a cavity on the first try. Did a lot of things on the first try, and I'm a little confused. And I'm doing this interview on the first try. Yes, striped shirt man.
Yes, I am. Name's irrelevant. Oh no, wait, hold on. Call me again. Yes, Mother Superior from Downtown Abbey, a religious magazine. We're just so proud of you. You're just a sister who got her act together and went out there, and now you can just take to the open road. We're proud of you.
Fly off the handle.
I mean, I'd like to talk about a few of my inspirations, such as Whoopi Goldberg and Back in the Habit. That girl from...
I'm not familiar with that artist.
Maria from Sound of Music. Those are two nuns I know.
Thank you for your bravery.
That's wow. Name them.
I want to be brave enough to admit that I am deeply confused. I don't understand what the issue is here. I think what I did was perfectly right. Yes, striped shirt man.
Maggie of the Ferocious Beast Acclaim. We share something in common. You'll find out soon. Magazine. I guess really what we want to know is, many believed you obtaining this laminate, this freedom card, as it were, was just a bunch of Hogwarts, and for you to go out there and do it at your age on the first try. I mean, can you speak to a testament to that about always achieving your dreams at any age?
Well, if it's all right, I'd like to use my natural dialect. I, Maggie Smith, have been working desperately hard to do this, but I did do it on the first try. Some may say it was like bingo, in that it was a plastic little piece of paper that other people could write upon. But it is among many small pieces of paper that I have, so you'll have to be a touch more specific. It's you.
Michael Caine, opposite of you, magazine. A legend has it. I mean, you yourself are a legend. We recently know of another famous person who just acquired this. Peter Pan, I think, was said to have just also done this as well.
Well, Peter Pan may have been a boy forever, but I've been a woman much longer. And I needed the world to know that despite what Alexis Almirante believes about the women, that I can, in fact, drive with my cataracts. It is very slow, and my picture looks amazing. Would you like to see it? I, Maggie Smith, have gotten my driver's license.
Yay!
That's
So sorry, it took me a while to get there.
that's Alex, a sister who got her act together. Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg, Maria, those are the nuns that I know. So brave.
So brave.
Oh,
And I just named people who have played opposite of Maggie Smith in.
oh, that's smart.
I was like, I could not tell you what Diane Weiss looked like, and I'm ashamed to say that.
Which one is Diane Weiss?
I have no idea.
She's the other aunt in Practical Magic.
Mhm.
Not Stockard Channing, but
Is Maggie
What was
Smith
she
in
in?
Practical Magic?
No, they're about to
Oh.
play opposite each other in Oscar Wilde's The Reading.
Okay. Thank you.
God, but Maggie Smith in Practical Magic, could you imagine?
We could. She's alive, and there's a second one being made.
Bish, I'm seated.
Oh,
She's met the requirements then.
what's that?
He said she's alive. And there's a second one being made. I said she's met the requirements then.
It also surprises me that Charlie Sheen is still alive.
That's Diane Wiest as well. She plays the politician's wife in the Birdcage.
Oh,
She's
okay,
the one that
yes.
I always get confused for the girl who plays Roxy in Chicago. It's never the same woman.
That's Birdcage.
That Renee Zellweger?
Zellweger?
I don't know women.
Yet you got your license.
We're not going to jump on that. I say women shouldn't be allowed to drive and vote.
Listen, she's
said
got
vote
religious
and also
affiliates.
vote.
She knows nuns. We can't mess with her.
I
One
do
woman
think
and
it's
Whoopi Goldberg.
I do think it's interesting that you have confessed that you get Diane Wiest and Renee Zellweger confused.
I think it's because they both have cute little eyes.
You are not helping your case, but I love you all the same.
But it's
Does
okay.
Bernadette Peters give
Birdcage,
you trouble as
it's
well?
the son, like the son that's marrying. I mean, it's the rich white parents, right? And
Yeah.
she kind of talks like this. Like she could be Renee Zellweger meets what's her name? Oh, I just want a hot dog real bad.
Jennifer Coolidge?
She could be both of those put together.
Interesting.
If I'm thinking of the right woman.
Well, you don't know any, so who's to say?
I've never met a single woman.
And earlier you that's a line from the Birdcage.
Oh, the one time I watched it, I had flown to Dallas and I fell asleep.
I had flown.
Boy, were his arms tired.
I didn't use my arms. I was like Sally Fields in The Flying Nun and just put a good hat on and win.
Is she a nun? That's
A long
very
time
nice.
ago.
That's
They
three
really-
nuns.
And so we have a warrant for your arrest.
Crossing state lines illegally.
We have
Ooh,
another. We have
okay.
another game, don't we?
We do have an. What time is it?
You
Oh
guys
Lord,
have
it's
Venmo.
8:57.
Y'all
All
should
right.
Venmo for upside down
Ronnie
smoke.
would never abide.
Yeah. But don't forget, the Venmo. Somebody said the Venmo.
I said we should Venmo for upside down smoke.
Yeah, Venmo for upside down Smo.
Also for my upcoming shoulder surgery, probably. I'm so broke.
Alrighty then. So we're gonna play next up.
Alrighty then.
A little game called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And that's not just descriptions for my co-stars. It is also name of a game.
How does Jeff do it?
Well said.
Hello, I'm little.
Okay, so how this is gonna work is we're gonna get questions from you, all the audience. So start asking for advice, and then Katie is gonna be good advice.
Got it.
Alex is gonna be bad advice,
Okay.
and Alexis is gonna be ugly advice.
Oh, you didn't need to pause between the two words. But
So sorry, it's just I was a little laryngitis. But so
we could only
start-
hope.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
what?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, did you ever see the sequel to that
We
was
got 2 minutes, Jonathan.
sorry. I will never be hired for this job again. I didn't want it in the first place. I don't
You
know why.
volunteered.
Weird.
That's your narrative?
We have the receipts.
Anyway, okay. So here we go. We've got our first one. All right. What is the proper way to use KT tape when trying to support an injured shoulder?
What a wonderful question, Dan. Thank you so much. There's a lot of different ways you can use KT tape, but I think the best way to ensure that your joint is put in place or supported the way it needs to be is really to reach out to somebody who has more knowledge than you. You shouldn't just be like whacking that tape all over yourself. You would hate to put it on somewhere and it only aggravate the injury further. I would suggest reaching out to a local physical therapist, or maybe you have a friend who frequently uses it, who is also a stunt person, who could teach you how to use it. But don't just go slapping it on yourself. It's a waste of time. KT tape is pretty expensive, and you want to make sure you're using it well.
Katie, thank you for that. But I want to highlight a word that you used: expensive. KT tape is expensive, and Katie has, in her advice, has said reach out to people, whether they be friends or professionals, and even your friends should be compensated for their time when you're reaching out in a capacity such as this. And I think if you're already injured, expenses are going to amount up, and you can't afford a solution that's going to be more expensive. So why get KT tape? It's just tape. I'm sure you have tape around the apartment. Christmas or seasonal holiday comes around every year where you're wrapping gifts. So just go get the packing tape, use it, and just let it rip. Put it where you think it belongs, where at least the pain is the most fine, and sometimes pain's enjoyable, and just give yourself a good wrap. Hold it there for a little bit, and you're fine. You've avoided needless expenses, and after all, KT's just a brand. It doesn't do anything. It's just so. Cracking tape and gumption, my friend.
Okay, here's what you're gonna want to do. All right, you get the most expensive KT tape that you can find, because what you're about to do, you're gonna want the good stuff. None of this packing tape and gumption shit. None of this applying it where it hurts. Because sure, short-term fixes are fine, but what are you doing in the long run here? So you're gonna want to go get the most expensive KT tape you can buy. Get into your apartment. Make sure that you have access to your doomsday prep, okay? Because what you're doing, you're taping up the door, baby. Sealing the cracks. Tape, 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 tape. Head to your windows. Tape, 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 tape. All right? Double, triple apply. Because the best way to apply KT tape to protect your shoulder is to make sure that the government can't get in your home and do surgery on you and make you pay with or without insurance to get shoulder surgery. You're fine, because now you're in your fortress, baby. What do you need a shoulder for anyway? You got 2 of them bitches. Suck it up, be a man, rub some dirt in it, tape your door shut.
Thank you so much. All right, we got time for one more, and it is it's a pertinent one. If I'm struggling to pay rent, should I buy the book?
That's a really wonderful question. First, I want to thank you for being an avid reader. It is so vital that we maintain literacy, especially in this age where so many things can be misconstrued, that it's good to, use your brain, get off the screen time. Something that I would recommend is reaching out to your local library. There is a plethora of different options at your local library, and they're all free. Then you can pay rent and have the book too. And I know you might be concerned that, what if they don't have the book? What if I need to wait? What if it's too spicy and the library doesn't have it? Well, you'd be pretty amazed what libraries have. There's also an app called Libby, which can connect you to local libraries, and you can find even wider reaching options. Also, if you are a Spotify subscriber, you get 12 hours of free audiobooks every month. You'll have to, if your book is 24 hours long, you might have to wait a little bit for that to renew itself, but there are plenty of ways to get your reading fix and get your rent paid.
I want to highlight a word that Katie said. Spicy.
Yes.
I knew that this was a moral dilemma, because you're a sinner. You're a filthy, no good sinner. And you don't go to books for frivolity and joy. You go for smut and to do the dirty things inside your apartment that you may or may not be able to keep because you're out looking at the Lord's nasty work. Repent. Repent. You'd be able to afford rent if you weren't sinning, and I stand by that. So give up this reading business and find God, a religion. Because through him, you'll be protected and weather whatever storm, even if they do take your home back because you're lazy and you can't afford it. So, smut.
You'll always have a home in him.
Yep. You won't be homeless with him.
So they should buy the book.
Yes.
That's free at every hotel, but that requires sinning again. So yes, buy the book.
I don't know. The Mormons hand it out for free.
And that's also dirty. Don't be giving it away for free. Not in this house.
If you repent, you can pay rent.
Brother David has seen the light. Thank you for coming to my sermon. If you repent, you can pay rent.
Non-surprise evangelical telethon. Oh, listen, where do we go from there?
End the game.
Listen, if you repent, you can pay
rent.
the rent. That's
Proud.
that's a solid shirt. That is a solid.
Especially coming from all of us who, well,
frequent sinners, and you guys help us pay rent.
Please.
Venmo us to the IT crowd.
If you repent, you can pay the rent. I should have brought a tambourine. I didn't know we were gonna have church.
The Tammy Faye musical opens this year.
Oh,
Satan.
What about him?
oh.
Oh, God's looking
He's
down
so
at-
small. Hang on, I'm gonna screenshot that.
She is so far away.
Wait, no.
Ooh, hello, kitty.
Did you see the slow creep up?
Yes.
Oh,
Alex, be nice.
Jump! Do it, you coward!
have you seen
Do it,
Thelma
Smoke.
and Louise?
You jump, I jump, you jackass.
You're on the first. No, you're on the second floor, so it would still hurt. Well, listen, it is after 9:00 here, which means we have gone past time. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It has been lovely. Thank you all for putting up with me pretending to be a host.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Alex, for actually doing the work, and I just took the credit. And Katie, Alexis.
I met another woman.
The IT crowd.
Please.